Hi fans, it's Cowboy Yankee Fred coming to you from our secure location here outside Yankee Stadium. It's the fourth and the last off-season broadcast. I got my Yankee cowboy hat on today because, as they say down in Texas, this is the last roundup before the season starts. The real season starts this Thursday. All the teams start this Thursday. Well, the present state of the team. Well, you probably heard that Greg Bird got hurt. He's fixed though. He had the operation, seems successful. And they brought up another Tyler Austin, of course, to play first base. Now we got two Tylers, Tippy Canoe and Tyler 2. I don't know, we're going to get them confused. And then you got Austin Romine. Ooh, it gets confusing. Tyler Wade did make the club. He's going to be a very good player. His speed, his defense, he's going to be one of the players the Yankee fans are going to really adhere to. They love him. The 5 starters are healthy. All 5 of them. We've been pretty lucky about that, so let's hope they stay healthy. Opening day is in Toronto, and it's 4 games, Thursday through Sunday, and then Monday they'll be back at Yankee Stadium, and that will be opening day at Yankee Stadium with Jordan Montgomery as our 5th starter at Yankee Stadium on opening day, and Yankee Fred and the crew will all be there, so look for our broadcast opening day. Only Ellsbury and Clint Frazier are on the DL. They're both getting better. We'll see what happens in the future. Hope they can join the team soon. As far as lineups go, I like Greg Bird, when he's healthy, to be between Judge and Stanton. That would be the best, but he has to, of course, get healthy. But Gary Sanchez, they've been talking about it, and I agree that he could have a monster year, especially with RBIs. They're going to walk these guys. He's going to come up. There's always going to be men on base. And this other fellow they picked up, of course, our third baseman, Brandon Drury. He's on the brink of breaking out. Yankee fans will love his intensity. That's what I've heard. I've seen it in his face. He's a good hitter and a very good fielder. Other notes. Well, a past Yankee passed away, and that's, of course, Oscar Gamble. Big hair, big bat, great guy, beautiful swing for Yankee Stadium. He had this gorgeous left-handed swing that went right to the upper deck of Yankee Stadium. Him and Lou Piniella used to alternate in right field back in the 70s. We're going to miss him. And then there's this other note here I've heard, of course, and that's the Yankee Red Sox playing in London in 2019 in June. Well, Yankee friends, try to stay positive. I know I do, as Yankee Fred, but I got to tell you, I'm not crazy about this. And if you're going to do it in London, then should do it the first 2 games of the year, like when we went to Japan. We did that some years ago. We played the Tampa Bay Rays and Hideki Matsui, if you remember that. Get it over with. But in the middle of June, I'm not crazy about it. But it looks like it's going to happen. Domingo Germán, what a spring he had. And had the Yankees had an opening, he might have been a starter. But to keep him stretched out, they sent him down. And they kept Jonathan Holder. But as far as stuff goes, every scout that I've read about in the articles on the internet and the paper is Domingo Germán is going to be a starter for the Yankees. He'll be the first called up if somebody gets hurt. And then if you think about guys down on AAA, oh my goodness, think about this team. Gleyber Torres, Andujar, who won, by the way, the James P. Dawson Award as the best young player in camp and spring training this past year. Billy McKinney. Of course, Tyler Austin was down there, but now he's with the big club. Clint Frazier, Thairo Estrada. I mean, wonderful players. The pitchers, Domingo Germán, Luis Cessa, and Chad Green will be with the team, but Luis Cessa, they want to turn him in to be like Chad Green, coming out of the bullpen. Chance Adams and Ben Heller, who is my personal favorite. I think he will be up with the club at some point. What a team at AAA. It's so good to have these guys because people get hurt during the year. We don't want them to get hurt, but this is baseball. And 3 guys a little lower down are Frazier Perez. I talked about him, a couple of Yankee Freds this early in 2017. This guy now throws 100 miles an hour, and Yankee scouts are very high on him. Then there's Albert Abreu. Every team wants him. When they talk to the Yankees, they want Albert Abreu. That ought to tell you something. And then Luis Medina. This is a guy that has hit 102 miles an hour. Now, he's a little wild. He's only, 19, 20 years old. But imagine when he gets his control. It'll be amazing. So all these guys are waiting in the wings. Should someone get hurt, we move them up. And as far as outlook goes now, I guess I have to make maybe some kind of prediction here as Yankee Fred. What I'll tell you is, Yankees are going to win the division, but it's not going to be easy. The Red Sox are good. They have a pretty solid team. But I think the Yankees are this much better. So I think the Yankees will win the division. After that, who knows? The playoffs are always, it's down to a 1 game or 3 out of 5. It's very difficult. Look at the Red Sox. They won 2 years in a row first place, never got out of the first playoffs. Anyway, yes, believe it or not, the off season is over. And I guess that's it for today. But stay tuned, because the next time I talk to you will be opening day 2018 with Jordan Montgomery on the mound, and our whole production team will be there. It should be quite an event. I hope the weather holds out. And Yankee fans, I did wake up this morning. I exercised. My mentor Rick, he's tough, but he was pretty fair again this last month, so it's been good. I had a really good breakfast, and I recorded this broadcast with the help from all the guys down in the truck. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the off-season broadcast, and I'll see you at Yankee Stadium. And Yankee fans, that's a show.